So y'all can probably not see her. But yep, guess who took my spot? She's all like, got her paws crossed like that. Let's see. You want to be famous? I'll make you famous. There she is. Just barely, but otherwise I'm gonna hit the coffee table that I have back here. Yeah. Just gets more comfy. That's all it is. But you know I got things to do. I got things that I want to do. By the way, new tower. Back over here. Yeah. Come on. I got started early because I feel good. Now you're killing the vibe. Come on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mama. There you go. Good girl. Thank you. All right. Anyways, there she goes. Yep, she's having a blast with it so far. So I mean, that's good news. That was weird. That was very weird. Yeah, like I just barely touched it and just kind of popped. All right. So, anywho, was having a blast with this. I'm seeing the appeal, and I'm seeing some of the mysteries that can be had with this. So, I definitely am intrigued. So, excuse me. Yep, she's still having a good time with it. Thankfully, I'm glad she liked it. She was getting a little like antsy about the fact that the her old one was basically getting taken apart. It's sitting in a box, all good. She does have her. I kept like a little part of it to maybe just kind of give her like a little side room for her to, you know, kind of excuse herself and do her own ordeals. Well, that's definitely a lie. I guess that would be the black one, right? Yep. Okay. Cool. Did this? No, it's just kind of quiet. I keep on forgetting how. So first, let me do this. Do a corridor. I keep forgetting that I need to keep an eye out for like things just lying around. Um, oh, that's new. I'll just go with the storeroom for right now. I can't do anything about sales right now. I only have the one coin. Oops. Okay. Nada más. There we go. That's good. Saw that one. Keep forgetting to look at the ceiling here as well. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Halls of Holly. Ha. Fa la 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 la. Key to the bedroom. Gold? Hold on. I guess this? I don't know about any special cost bypass. Launder currency. Wow! Aquarium is every color of the room. I do kind of want that. It's probably going to screw me, but I mean, it's fine. Compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. Probably this for right now. And nothing to get off of that. Alright, that's great. Great job. Oh, even better. Yeah, okay. That's what I was wanting in the first place. Okay, so I guess we'll keep going north. Screw it. Do that first. And then I don't have any green rooms, so... Let's see. nothing else to gather. Sure, let's go for that. Oh. This is the book. Oh, God. Oh, man. Excuse me. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath and in bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It's the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. This is cute. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Just making sure there's not any other details here. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I haven't been in the garage yet. Is the power going to go out? No, it isn't. Unless... Remember, I need car keys. I picked those up one time. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. So, Christoph. Mrs. Babbage. I wonder if she's like the... I don't know, like leading maid or something like that? I can only assume. Alright, I got plenty of keys at the moment. Well, I gotta use this. Really could have used that breaker. And we don't know what it is. Gem required 2. Let's do the first one. Oh, thank God. Okay. I can work with that. Let's see. Have I missed anything? No, picked up everything. Whoops. So, in theory, shouldn't this open up this one over here? Unless... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, I still don't necessarily understand that, but, I mean, we'll see. Splatfest today, also good morning. Hi, Imp, how you doing? Welcome. How's everything going? What was the Splatfest for today? What was the, what were the things that were being said? Hang on, I think I just saw another. Oh, I actually think I make it out. Let's give it a shot. Screw it. What time are your most productive, morning, afternoon, or night? Probably afternoon, really. Morning, I like to take it easy. Night, I generally take it easy. Well, actually... Let's go, like, in between afternoon and night and just do evening. Like, that is probably my time right there. The only reason why it's been kind of, like, downgrading lately is because I've been, just kind of, like, missing some sleep. And I think that's kind of affecting some of the ways of me, like, getting home and I'm just like... If you're afternoon, then pop in and help me win this. Come on, we all know. Oh, you know what? I can't even play anyways. Because I don't have Nintendo Online. I ended up having to cancel that. I just wasn't using it enough, and then at that point I was just like, oh, I mean, I might as well just go ahead and you know, go ahead and just, you know, cut it off. Try to save me a little bit of cash. I think I read that. I'm pretty sure I can read that. Definitely don't want that. Fuck! I don't have any other option. Well, I got the expansion pack last year. I still have games I haven't finished yet. Golden Sun, The Lost Age, mostly. I have until September. Are you putting that limit on yourself, basically? Is what you're saying? Fuck. Oh, that's right. So much for that. Well, I'm not gonna buy another year. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. I wonder if it would have been better for me to actually do the breaker. I need to test that next time. I also probably should have changed the security level. Well, make sure I'm not missing anything else, actually. Let me see. Yeah, no. Alright. Well. I made it to the antechamber, but it is like sealed up like that. I'm still a little sad that the GameCube emulator is only for Switch. It's only for Switch 2? I missed that. I didn't realize it was only for Switch 2. I thought it would just be for, like, Nintendo Switch Online. Fuck, that sucks. Wow, Nintendo being Nintendo. I do have like a kind of a small theory that maybe they are doing a lot of this intentionally because of the whole like government situation over here. Let's see. I'm not sure if Switch 1 even has the processing power for a GameCube emulator or the space. Yeah, I don't know what the specifics are on how the Switch does any of that stuff on the NSO stuff, like the games that they include and whatnot. I don't know. I end up thinking back again, just like thinking again of the whole virtual console stuff from back in the Wii and Wii U days, and I mean they had all of that available then. You'd think that things would get a little bit more powerful as the days went on, but I don't know. Alright, so let's go for it again, shall we? I think we shall. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to do this. 14. 16 minus 7. 9. 10. There we go. That's new. So divided. I'm gonna assume there. 3. Oh, fuck. 8, 8, 2. There we go. I'd say that was worth it. I'm not too heartbroken about it. I mean, it launches with only 3 games, even if one of those games is Wind Waker. And it's not even the best version of Wind Waker either. That's the other thing. I think that kind of... I would say it cements the fact that there's no re-release of that. Or there isn't going to be. Because that sucks. Padlocks unlock trunks. So... Sure, let's do the observatory. Sure. Aha! Compass. Perfect. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Nice. There's plenty of great GameCube games. They couldn't have had like 8 ready for the launch. It's... I don't know. Like, the people who are working on... on the Dolphin emulator and stuff like that, I've basically gotten... well, I don't know if they're to, like... I'm sure they're, you know, somewhat responsible for sure for helping to... get a lot of those ROMs working and whatnot. But at the same time, it's also a matter of like... yeah, I don't know if anybody else ends up actually fixing that stuff up. Oh, this is going really good. Knock on wood. So you think that if people who are just doing it on their spare time and are very much just doing it on their spare time, that the company that's getting paid and doing it professionally would be able to actually get all that shit working? Let me get gems. A box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. This one? Oh, thank God. It's so drop feedy, they could get a couple for people on it. It's just so strange. I'll never understand. Just being stingy for stingy's sake. Dawnbreaker. Not quite, but hey, I'll take it. This is new. Mimi! Inspect documents on the estate more closely. Oh, I wonder if that'll help on some... kind of like the security room. Definitely would like that. Once again. Actually, not bad. Like this. I knew I read that correctly. Yeah, Swan Song. Two of these terminals can be found at security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Okay, so the one in the laboratory then has to be... shovel. Yeah, okay. And I think I saw a little thing with regards to that over in Yi Courtyard. Well, people are already going to buy a year of the expansion pack and not renew it. Nintendo's just having them wait until there's an actually decent amount of actually desired games on it. Yeah. I mean, you're probably right, all things considered. It's a living. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. I'm just glad I got lucky and they released Banjo-Tooie and Wario Land 4 while I'm subbed to it. God, that reminds me, I do have to play through Banjo-Tooie. Because I've done Kazooie, which was freaking fantastic. I'm super happy I actually got around to doing that. On the right way, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah. I knew I saw something like that. Okay. Neat. Yeah, that's good, I guess. I know when it's done, they're gonna add Conker's Bad Fur Day or Grunty's Revenge or some shit. Oh. Yeah, they'll seemingly just add the things that... It's just the luck thing, where it's like the instant that you end up actually stopping, then it's like, okay, yeah. Now they're gonna probably end up, you know, doing the thing that you ended up asking. And everybody's been asking about. Stones cut by hand and letters wrong. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. Broken lever. I'm assuming green means that you can combine it. I gotta know. Dowsley. Oh, okay. It tells you before you actually... Okay, good. Thank God. Well, I'm probably going to get all that I could out of that, so... While drafting, dowsing rod points toward rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Okay, that's actually not bad. Okay, stones cut by hand and letters wrought by hand, and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words, spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Oops. Aha! Just to make sure. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Sure, I got the keys to spare. It's to a room with many doors, yeah. Nothing I can really do about that. Yeah, let me do that. Screw it. Now this needs a special key. Seven locked doors. Jeez. Color me intrigued, actually. Just to make sure. Fuck! That's a lot of doors. Hello? Well, this shouldn't have changed. I'm still super proud that I actually got that. Yeah, it makes sense, yes, but still, it's just one of those things. Okay. Oops. Hey! Neat. Upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of the floor plans. Okay. Okay. Can't say no to that. Let me go ahead and just before I end up actually screwing myself here. Fuck. think I'd rather be there. Coupon book. Coupon! Each purchase you make in the estate. Alright. Yeah? Oh, okay. The code is your birthday, so immersive. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is... Son of a bitch. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh. So the bunk room... But... Okay, actually, this ended up actually working out really well. Okay, so some of these are going to be false then. Okay. Sure. I didn't realize that she was still up here, actually. You sleepy baby. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Okay. That's a rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Dang, this is actually turning out really well. Hi. Give me my fortune, Big. Okami. Or whatever his name is, I forget.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Yeah, that's how it normally works for us.
Find yourself face to face.
Alzara.
with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes, please.
The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair.
Disrepair.
I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals.
That's the first one I found.
8 letters, of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I want to hear him say that stuff again. Just because, damn it. I feel like there's like maybe something to actually pull from that. It wasn't just story. I saw the video of the new cat tree. Is she behaving better now? She's, I mean, behaving better is I feel like something that's going to be worked on as time goes on, of course. But she's very much loving that new tree, for sure. She's already making it her own. Doing and using what she can. Until further notice, and access levers are no longer required. So, fuck, I'm actually relatively close. I'm just hoping I didn't block off a wrong side or anything like that. More likely to appear on the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, a redundant security measure, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Yeah, so remember all that. That's good. Yeah. Absolutely. Actually, hang on. Let's see. Forgot. Need to insert that. Has been found on the upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Ooh. Honestly, I'm thinking gems. Let's go for that. Now, oh, that's why. I didn't even try doing it correctly. I just noticed the bottoms of the buttons at the bottom. Email. The permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to the electronic. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay. So, it is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. Yeah, there's none of that stuff. Punch in. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instruction of see Mrs. Babbage for details. Staff announcements, sure. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends and faithful service. A specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit. The commissary is now taking special orders. Sure. I don't know. Running shoes, I guess. Still, nobody's posted their times on how long to beat. I'm not, because it's been out now for 3 days roughly, and I think some people are gauging, because as I mentioned before, the reviews I ended up actually seeing for it, one guy, like, plenty of people were beating it like with it between 15 to 20 hours, but then one guy ended up going 140 hours altogether. So they're probably trying to get like the entire thing rather than just the roll credits parts. You take a bath. Yeah, you take a bath, ma. You sweating. The Rigiblocks. What? In the commissary, players may find an arcade game for the popular game. The Rigiblocks. Oh, that's right. To dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order. To the dismay of board members. Got it. While the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Huh. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything else here. Perusing. Rooms that have a green border, and these rooms are associated with outdoor areas and gardens that are naturally synergistic with one another. It says 25 have beaten it, but they haven't. But since they haven't posted their times, they're probably 100%ing it. And I mean, I wonder how deep that hole ends up going, actually. These rooms are marked on their floor plans. Okay. Here's are the 9 rooms that border the very right edge of the very right edge of the house. So, then in that case, what was it that was said? The West Wing doors are more likely to be unlocked. My special doors with the rooms. Okay. House for the 45 floor plan grid of Mount Holly. Only the rooms currently drafted are considered for those, yes. The estate's boiler room is known as a power source because it provides the steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam power is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power. Yeah, okay, so I know the ones that being said there. So there's got to be something that I end up having to actually like string together. These doors appear. Yeah, okay. On the estate is connected to a local network named Black Bridge. Mechanical. Are slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. They often offer more unique, complex, and exciting effects, like the aquarium I found. Yeah. Of course, is the observatories. Each additional star creates new formations and constellations, which in turn provide beneficial effects. So, will it just keep on giving them? Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Package will be here the day after drafting this room. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Then walks through the wooded area that runs alongside the west wing of the. This path can be accessed from both the garage and the west gate, which is usually kept latched and All right, well. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I know why that's the case. Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Yeah, it's literally gonna take me to the entrance hall. Coincidentally. West facing in. Okay, so one goal that I could have then is having the garage on the west side, which I think is probably the only way it's actually going to be available. While also attempting to turn on the power for that breaker. Lo and behold. I'm gonna go ahead and just have it ready now. Yeah, okay. What was it again? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. That's the lie right there. Actually, let me make sure I'm actually doing this right. Let's see. Just one. Okay. And we'll do the billiard room. Alright, so right now I'm in the West Wing. So 16, 20. Why can't I do the math? Jesus Christ. 28, 2. Okay, so I'm assuming this is still in order then. So 11 times 1. No, it wouldn't be. 2 minus 3. So be 2 again. Shit. Plus 3 steps. I'd say it's somewhat worth it. Slice of pizza constellation. Yum. Actually doesn't sound like bad for, or half bad for, for dinner tonight. Fucking knew it was gonna happen too. Eating 3 stars for dinner? Absolutely, yes. What, you wouldn't? More gems, let's see. Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. Well, one of these is lying. Spars are a little too spicy for me. Also gassy. I can't complain. You know, it's just like being lactose intolerant, you know? Am I? Yes. Should I really listen to my body? Yes. Do I? No. Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white. God, I don't know why this has put me on my ass here. Shit. Gems are... Okay, so... Not gonna look at that one for a second. The gems are in the white box. Statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. So that has to be a lie because one of these is lying. Oh. Beautimus. Okay, not gonna do the gem requirements. This one I have to do the gem requirement. I don't have that one discovered, but I really want that. Come on. Oh, is this gonna be consistent? It is. Okay, so then that means this one should be... Unless it's not. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to remember that. I'm gonna try to remember that. Still nothing. Ooh. Okay, so then just to see real quick. Well, I mean, this could be either way. Entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive, the garage serves as a more practical and informal entrance point into the estate. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Oh, fuck me, dude. I'm just realizing something. Damn it. This is gonna be locked. Yep. Is that a metal detector? Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Nice. Damn it. Well. I want that garage, man. Well, I can't do anything with this. Just realized that now. Damn it. Okay. Do what? Oh. Damn it. I've never seen it before. I really want to see it. Okay, so the boiler room requires this then. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. So, staff services. Okay. Oh, that's right. In the office is what it is. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original, unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Gain plus 3 gold. Selected rate. Fuck. Sure. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. All right. Intriguing. Typically work over the Cinco labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Pobrecita. I'm not even going to try with that. Let's see. Okay. Now I need gems. Kind of realizing my error there. I keep trying to get to this damn garage and it's not panning out the way I need it to. Oh, you know what? Once I open this up, then... fuck me. It was staring me right at my fucking... You know what? My luck hasn't been that great today. I tried playing through more Spelunky on my off time today. And I was getting balls luck with that. When you drive the hallway from another hallway, you and there's gotta be a banana or something lying around. Oh, God, that actually looks good. Okay, we've read through all that. Well, nothing I can do. And I can go up here? Oh, good. It turns for you. I'm actually happy to hear that. Scrapbook. Oh. Largest purchase is shovel. Alright. Well. Let's see. Will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Sure. Let's do that. Well, officially nothing I can do. Okay, so The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft 3, you're gonna. Yeah, okay. The odds of drawing specific overlay may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans out of the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. Okay, so there's always 2 pictures. What is the other one here? God, I wish I could actually rehear what Alzar ended up saying. Well, there's nothing else I can really do. Sizable manor. That was me only like trying to do one thing. Alright, let's try again. Fuck. So then this should be 4, so... plus 1 gem. Okay. So that leaves me to wonder. I mean, does everything just kind of... No? I guess it's just for that then. Fuck. Gems are in the black box. What? I mean, well... What? Alright, well. That's alright. First time I failed that one. Alright, 15. 20 divided by 5, 4. So, what's up, Shen? Hello, welcome. Just puzzly goodness. So 6. Just got home from work. How was it this time? Everything good? Let me see. 19. 8 times 3 is 24 divided by 12. 2? Huh. Alright. I love my new bike. Turning out well for you. Fuck. Come on, garage, please, for the love of God, give me the fucking garage. Yes! Alright, well now I need the breaker room. I'm realizing that too. Fuck! You been getting to and from work? Almost went the wrong way. Let's do that for right now. Utility closet. There we go. All right. Lucky break. Again, almost went the wrong way. All right, progress. Something brand spanking new. Today sucked balls and I got a complaint lodged against me by one of the people that called in to help remodel our store, all because I told him I value your input, but I'm going to defer to my store manager since she's got a better idea of what I need to prioritize. And he got pissy about it because he ranks her in the grand corporate chain, and because of that, he seems to think that makes him know this store better than the store manager. But yes, overall, loving the bike. Turns out all it takes to make me not dread my commute is roughly tripling the speed at which I do it. Remember that time that your GPS told you to walk least least valuable way for you? Like through the snow, what it thought was the fastest, but it wasn't. Sweet. The Westgate has been permanently... That's what I wanted. That is precisely what I wanted. Hearing that was just like, oh, thank God. A lovely stroll. Through the cold, cold forest, uh-huh. Well, I'm sorry to also hear about that with, excuse me. To hear about that with your job. It's always just strange whenever somebody's just, like, just gives you that crap. That lip. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Oh. Complainer's gonna complain. I mean, as long as there's no, like demerit or anything like that, right? It's like, at that point, I don't know. Eh. Right? Just, eh. Huh. I didn't know that. Oh, right. Damn it. Let's do the courtyard, sure. Hey! Okay. Alright, so there's some value there. Corporate remodel blowhard can suck a fat one. God forbid I correctly tell you that I know my store better than someone that doesn't work there. Yeah. Well. Oh. Probably actually, we might be able to salvage this yet. Boom, boom. Just a matter of, I don't know what's in there. I don't know if it's just more keys and whatnot. If so, then yeah, well, balls. Nothing I can do. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. The cat. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. I love this music. Ooh. Well, I Can't do anything with that. Yeah. Might as well go and explore a little bit more out here. I cannot get over the difference that 3 miles per hour on foot compared to 20-ish miles per hour on the bike makes. It genuinely is all the difference in the world. It really seriously is. Well, not anything else I can do. As much as I was really enjoying that music. Quaint cottage. Oh yeah. Love me some jazz. Always, always, always. So, I mean, it's probably worth it just for me to go ahead and get whatever's over here, right? Is the downside being that I have to take a few steps in order to actually... Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead... Interesting. The shelter's time lock save can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. I don't remember what day we're on right now. Well, I mean, like... what the date is. Oh, it adds rooms based off... like, because I noticed the observatory is here. Observatory is there. Remember where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. The house is surrounding grounds. These readings are often conducted despite by the experience conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USB or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will... Ooh! It should be 0, right? Interesting. So more of a reason for you to actually get the laboratory. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can just do that. I'm very particular about the jazz I like. I'm more into the high-energy, chaotic jazz than the lo-fi, chill jazz that so many seem to be a fan of. God forbid I like being woken up. I like all of it, honestly. There's, I mean, I played in jazz band in high school and college and stuff like that, and so, I mean, I'm very privy to like big band sort of things. It was something that was not... weirdly flavored and filling me with energy. Just depends on the mood. Yeah, for sure. Let's do quarter for now. Well, it'd be better for me to actually... No. It'd be better for me to actually get more gems, is what I would do. Found out apparently punk jazz is an actual thing, and I gotta hear this. That sounds right up my alley. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if acid jazz could be a thing, then I got no doubt in my mind, then yeah. The gems are in a box with a statement. Well, only one of the... Okay, if I'm left to assume that this is just a neutral party, then one of these is lying and one of these is... telling the truth. In this case... that is absolutely a truth right there, so I mean, I'm left to assume... Yeah, alright. I get it now. Think of it. Still have a few minutes, mama. Jazz adjacent. I've been getting into funk lately again. Nice. Funk is a good one. It's shit. You know what? I think I want that. Yeah, funk is also really good. Jazz adjacent is a very good way of actually putting it. Because, I mean, it is very much in kind of that same sort of mindset and area. There we go. Had to really think about it for a second there, but... probably get something out of this, so do that for right now. All right, 20. 5, 24. 8 times 3, 24, 2. I just think Funk's having more fun with it. Oh yeah, totally. I wouldn't be able to give you like a history about it or anything like that, but yes, it is 100% having more fun with it for sure. I gotta capitalize on the red rooms that I have as well. Let's see, I better start making my way forward. Man, all the way down here, though. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Oops. Plus, one of the ancestors of a personal favorite niche genre, city pop. Can you give me an example of city pop? And I don't know if there's like a popular example. I'd say if you have a popular example as well as a maybe like one that's your personal favorite. If you can provide said details. Oh, thank God I saw that. I have to use chapel if I want to keep going. Sheltered. Unimus. Damn. First one that comes to mind for an example of city pop is Plastic Love. Can't say I've ever heard of that one. Sorry, I'm like trying to think as well as actually as talk at the same time. Oh my god, dude. They really want me to put this storeroom in. Alright, well I got one more sheltered thing. Ampersand and then sand dune. Finding items in green rooms. Yeah, actually. I would say that's worth it. Just to see. Because a remix of it went viral. I'm gonna have to end up looking it up. That sounds vaguely familiar, but... I don't know. Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. But I'm sure... that, it's one that I probably ended up hearing of. That's weird. Worthless brick. Break a freaking window, dude. It's gonna be yours eventually anyways. Okay. I wish I had my magnifying glass. Oh, you know what? I bet the magnifying glass actually would help with the, seeing the lock there. As for a personal favorite, Dolphin in Town by King Hamada's got a special place in my heart. The genre is primarily Japanese, so there's definitely a language barrier. You know what they say about music being a universal language. Oh yeah, for sure. $110%. There we go. So that... Okay. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. I mean, these are probably... It's got eyes that, like, stare at you. Jeez. Okay, well... Oh, you know what? Hang on. This first. The antechamber lever on the greenhouse is broken again. Okay. So to open the antechamber, it's in the greenhouse. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. So there's 2 levers. Herrings of the Major just reeks of fish as a clue. Red herring and all that. There is definitely a lot to actually... One of 3 of this. What would that actually be? Oh man, this is actually really... Okay, this is different compared to the freaking the storeroom upgrade. I don't know which one I would rather have. It's definitely one of the other 2, not the 2 keys. So, more steps or a guaranteed library draw. The thing is, I don't know what value exactly the library is going to bring me right now. I just know about the book that I ended up putting in as a request. But past that, I don't know. We'll just do Breakfast Nook for right now. That's fine. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with this game. Like, thankfully, I don't think it's actually done, like, a whole bunch of, like, red herrings or like things to like dissuade you, and even then it actually ends up or not dissuade, but it pushes you in the wrong direction. But even then, I would say that they actually convey it pretty well as to when they do end up doing that. I mean, almost literally too. You have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on the definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, this confounded electronic typewriter. Installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service next week. Okay. That's the fuse box. Now I kind of have an idea on what that should be. It should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. This game is kind of cozy. I mean, it's a bit ominous and makes you think, but it's not like there's any threats or a crushing atmosphere. It's quite nice. A bit ominous, I think, is actually a good way of putting like kind of the music every once in a while. And even then, I would say that maybe should be like not entirely honest. Excuse me. I think we're just it's to allude to more like just more sitting under the hood than what it just seems. Which, I mean, I'm glad. I'd actually like a story to be able to actually latch onto, for sure. But it is cozy. It's very nice. I've been enjoying it so far. I mean, with the time that we ended up playing it last time, and kind of just wanted to continue on with it. Okay, so change all lights to purple. State changes. We just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. You just want to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed. Huh. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. No wonder. Yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay, now I'm back to being confused. When you're out here next week, please test the sequences. The white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Oh. So first thing to do would be sync all of them to white, to purple in order to get white, and then change it accordingly. Fuck. Where's my phone? Hang on. I actually will probably need to take a picture of that. Somehow I feel like I will end up forgetting that. Okay, so what is the rest of this stuff? Let's see. Run payroll. Checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Sure. Coins withdrawn from the staff, etc. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active. Sure, why not? Man, people are going to be pissed at me. Alright, here's to hoping that this actually stays... Well, hang on. I'm curious. There's no way of... Damn it, they said a date for this. I know they did. The problem is that I don't know if there's like a way of being able to actually check it again. Because I have the time here. That would allow me to open it up. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Okay. I wonder if that's supposed to be red. Oh. 1128. Nothing in their hands. I didn't even finish my thought of the last one. If because we're in the red room, it would imply that that's not true. I mean, honestly, might be a good enough time to go ahead and just... Metal detector. Sledgehammer. Hey. Hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin. Got back to the Magnus Archives, the Magnus Protocol. Now there's some ominous and spooky soundscaping, as I should hope it would be as horror podcasts. Oh, is that what that is? That is. Another thing I don't think I've ended up hearing about. That's another thing I gotta end up trying to remember. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems shine at night. Well. Oh, hey. I missed that. Let me see. Okay, these things are definitely not here before. I definitely would have seen those. Okay, so if you get the if you get the metal detector, then that stuff will end up spawning. I see. Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. I did do that. Yeah, see? It shows how smart I am. You know what? I got the steps, so let's make it worthwhile. Nope. Let's not, actually. The more I thought about it, the more I was like, oh, no, probably not. Then again, though, that was worth the trip back. I knew there was one around somewhere. I remember the numbers, so it's fine. I'll make do. Okay, so it's sheltered for good. I'm glad to hear that that's the case. Okay. Magnus Archives is fun. It's an anthology-ish horror series about paranormal encounters and our relationship with fear. Magnus Protocol is the follow-up of that, sort of. No, we're still too early to have a good grasp on its themes. It kind of reminds me of what was the podcast, the Truth? That's what it was called. It was like very much like podcast version of the Twilight Zone, somewhat. So sometimes creepy, sometimes not, sometimes funny, sometimes random, just all over the place, really. You had me at Twilight Zone. I'll listen to one called Camp Here and There. I thought it was kind of fun. I found it because Will Wood made music for it. Like, I'm so uncultured. You guys were dropping names left and right that it's just like, I have no idea who that is. Okay. Low. I still don't understand this. But still, Camp Here and There, that actually sounds really... really interesting. Fuck me. I'm just now realizing something. Remote terminal access. Yep. Shelter. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Hmm. Let's see. We'll try to finish this run, and then I'll end up calling it a night afterwards. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this one. Hey. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and take this back. Sweet. That opens up the front one. Okay. That's not gonna last forever, though. Okay. I got enough to redraw as needed. Holy shit, I got 42 gold. Jesus. And there is no way for me to actually get to that, so... Rolling in cash. Like Scrooge McDuck. Son of a bitch. Detector shovel. What? But why though? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Dowsing rod, I remember that. Alright, fuck it. Can light candles and ignite fuses. Okay. No. I'm getting more things with the shovel. There's not anything else I can do, really. Let's see if security actually has anything. Actually, also. Funny how... Well, shit. Never mind. No, that's... $6 coins. That's it. Fuck. Security key card, security key card. I was so close too. Damn. Well, I mean, like, hey, we got a whole bunch of stuff actually done. I'm not necessarily mad about it. Mad or disappointed? No. None of that. Oh, yeah. It's about dinner time. Okay. I need to go ahead and call it a night right there. But I'm glad that I actually continue. Excuse me. Continue on with that. As mentioned before, I'll probably end up trying to do some things on the side just to try to make sure that, you know, I'm not sitting here meandering all the freaking time and we just try to make some progress. But still, nothing to use the money on, to my knowledge. No. Chapel, parlor, entrance hall. Doesn't seem like it. Now, that being said, though, since there's not really anything else to do... Oops. You just saying that kind of reminded me. Let's see if we can actually get that, before I call it. Let's see if I have enough steps to be able to actually get that, gate open. I don't think we will. Oh. Forgot that was a thing. 4, 3, 2. And then it costs a step to go out here. Yeah. Damn. Garden Manor. That's all just neat. I like it. I like it whenever like games end up actually having that. Like, look what you built. Look what you did. Okay. One last, yeah, like I said, let's try to get that that gate open. And then we'll call it a day. Let's see. All right. Has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an... Ooh! Okay, well that was definitely worth it. $70 steps to start. Perfect. Free breakfast. Yeah. You're not wrong. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I'll make an effort to make some records of my dealings on the estate, and as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My line stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard. Virtually my workload of maintenance. We should maintain the grounds. There are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. I kind of figured that was the case. Oh, there's a secret garden. One of the first tasks I undertook as a groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath in each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra. I was looking at the map and I lost my place there. Extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil capacity, the survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort, as suspected the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Okay, we're almost there. Long overdue decision to switch from gas line to electric. It did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the landscape equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gasoline, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found along the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas burning secateurs prevent frost. Huh. Is that a real thing? That's actually really cool. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gasoline should be turned on. Okay. I finally have a new cause to champion. I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the green area of Mount Holly be covered by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of lunch yesterday. She wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good in chapel. A lot to take in there. But good stuff. Okie doke. I think the best thing for me to do would be to go back to the front and then call it, because I'm assuming that the save would end up actually put me where I last left off. How have I not seen this? I'm getting distracted again. Jesus Christ. Every time I'm like, okay, now we stop. I get distracted by something else. So that's what I could have used it for. Damn it. Man, I wish I had known that ahead of time after I made it, or before I made it, excuse me. Alrighty. Now. We will call it a night. Okay, I need food. I really was craving pizza after it was mentioned to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop in those handheld pizzas that I have in my freezer. All right, anyway. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I very much appreciate each and every single one of y'all. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Much love to all of you. All right, Shen, Imp, it was awesome to see you guys as always. Hopefully we'll be on tomorrow. I don't see why I wouldn't be. I mean, I've been feeling, kind of better as the days kind of go on. So I mean, we'll end up seeing. Plus, the tower's already put up there. She's loafing right there. Yeah, she's enjoying it so far. I really gotta toss the other box. Like, I gotta walk it down to my freaking dumpster. Anyways, thank you guys so very much. Anyone else that stopped by to take a quick peek, I very much appreciate you guys as well. Thank you so much. Maybe consider leaving a follow. We can see the future. If not, totally cool. Totally understand. Just hope you enjoy. That is all that's important. Thank you. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Much love to all of you. We'll see you guys hopefully come tomorrow. All right. Please be sure to follow me here, socials, Discord. You know the entire fucking drill right through you. With that all being said, I'll catch y'all later. It's very padded up there, I noticed. So she's got like kind of, rather than just a flat surface, it's like a pillow up there. So it's very, very